I'll be right back, guys. Can you pause next time, please?
No?
Thank you.
You just wanted us to pause, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm back.
Rally? Guess Rally's AFK. Excellent.
Yes, good. I'll take unsynchronized AFKs one after the other. That would be helpful for our lives. Been asking so long to have it removed from anyone be able to pause except the host. This is just not acceptable.
Oh, the power. The glory and the power.
We're in a losing position, Matter, where we're going to sit here. But we're going to sit here for like 20 minutes while we wait on people's pauses in a game that we've already lost and we can't get out of this. I was just looking at this too. We're Kongo, right? Kongo supposed to go tall, supposed to be tall relative to other players. We're the exact same size cities as all of the Aztec cities are. Same size as all the fucking Russian cities. A little bit bigger in this empire. A little bit bigger in this empire. Smaller than India. I guess India has earlier.
You're approaching my island.
Where the fuck is this idiot? Like, why are we waiting on this right now? Thank God. We already were waited for 5 minutes. Like, why are we waiting again? Man, I like the harbor commerce builds, but I just wasn't able to keep up in production. These cities are too far behind relative to my science. That early science push was interesting. I think it had me in a good position early game. Maybe I should have killed someone because right now I don't feel relevant. I figured I could plant these last couple of cities and be fine. This is good. They're all decent land. There's a lot of production in this land, but I can't grow to my production to take advantage of it and still be competitive. So I don't fucking know. It's not amenities that blocks growth in the early game, it's housing. It's amenities that block growth in the mid game before you get zoos. This is why he's able to grow, because this is flat and he has just 1 million farms. That's why his cities are able to grow as large as they are, but it's ridiculous. It feels like that mine are exactly the same after.
It was because you paused the game already and weren't there.
And plus teaming anyone who pauses the game.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's keep building traders. My dream is that one day I finish the trader log. Alright, anyone want an alliance? Any help, neighbors of HellBlazer need help? I can give gold, time.
Oh, that failed so much. I typed to be right back into chat, but it went to only Twoni. Chat told me to do it.
Chat is lying to you.
I can't expand more, so I have to have killed someone. I'm not gonna hit timing text ahead. I'm actually falling behind in science.
Everybody has oil. That's a mute deal. It's part of strategic balance.
Just got bitted. Thanks, Lone Watcher. I'm okay with the district cost being reverted. I don't really care about that. Although I do have districts to place, so I should do that. I should be carrying right now. Fucking hell, the adjacency bonuses on these are so stupid. No idea. No idea how I get back in this game. I can't get back in this game without taking land. There's not gonna be anyone I can take land from. I can like war Meota maybe. I don't really want to do that. Let's go let that roll over. I'm building the great Huey. Well, it should have been a timing push with knights. It can't be a timing push now. I don't know where we would have got the production. What we would have had to have done is not settled these 3 cities. That would have given us the production to build knights to attack that. City's so underdeveloped relative to what it needs to be. Builds left. Should have taken Sendai. Like I had the option of taking that. It's not an option. Oh, you mean this? This would have been the worst of the attacks. It's just much easier to attack through that land than it is through this land. But we're now last militarily. My hammers aren't produced to a point where I can do something, and we're doing really poorly in science. Second to last in science. We're doing better in Yoruus, but that's not a benchmark that you really want to take. I think that's my 3rd workshop. So I think we can go into producing industrialization buildings next, which we will need because we need the AoE production. It's just a very disappointing position. When's the next time we can possibly try any sort of timing push? Tanks. The problem is with no one else warring me in the corner like this. I mean, I guess I could have warred. I guess this would have been an okay war into Meota while ignoring Japan. But it's annoying to get forced into that. Farms on mines, I guess. That's what we're learning here. Gotta have the population points to do that. I don't even think that was a fucking good change. Remind me again why farms on mines are super early in the tech tree now, as opposed to later in the tech tree.
It was to help tall over wide, because it gives you more housing.
How does it help tall over wide when it's an improvement in a city?
It gives you housing.
Not Yeah, but it gives housing to wide as well as tall. How does it help tall over wide?
Well, because the one thing that was stopping people from going so tall was lack of housing.
Yeah, but that you didn't buff one while leaving the other unchanged. You buffed both equally there. So how does this help tall as opposed to wide? Like wide gets as much benefit from that as tall, right?
Well, it does, but it was never a problem. Housing was never a problem in wide because people had small cities.
Oh, I see.
It was just to help people that were trying to do tall overcome the housing issue.
This just may be a fundamental mistake for me then, not getting that. What tech is that available at?
Feudalism.
Feudalism,
And it used to be civil engineering.
Okay. So I have to get...
Hill farms. 5 food, 2 hammers. Oh.
Wait, you already got replaceable parts?
I think I still prefer mines over hills, to be honest.
I'm looking at pop size right here as like as trying to go a quasi tall game again, and then looking at the fact that I have unique districts to grow bigger, and my pops in my cities aren't any bigger than Yoruus's or Meota's. That's just farms. It's doing it.
Just need them neighborhoods.
Have the neighborhoods, it's just not going to be big enough, fast enough. It's amenities that get me eventually. None of my fucking library is out yet either. This is production. This is a production problem.
Not going to put any more in it, lying bastard.
Mm. So what is this? This is... Why does this feel so slow as compared to normal?
What the fuck is what happening over there?
I know, right? It's so annoying when people have their mics open.
Yeah.
I just didn't change policies for the Enlightenment.
Some people didn't get the invention called push to talk. I think 2 people hit enlightenment. 255 signs. Nice.
This wonder is too expensive for what it's giving me. I just built like 20 hammers into three amenities. Could've just fucking built could've just built an entertainment complex and been fine.
So don't forget, you also got the +4 science from universities.
Germany's good at SimCity, when just leave them alone, they do very well.
Yeah, I
Who
don't
would
know
have
why
guessed?
the fuck we gave rarely Germany. It's really dumb.
Hey, I wasn't the one which said to unban it.
I'm fine with unbanning Germany, just can't just ignore them and let them SimCity.
Hey, look. I threw my game away the other week when Meota tried to attack me. I don't see why I should have to do it again.
You know, the builder charges. Where is it?
Now, to be fair, you brought that on yourself.
I did not bring it on myself. I brought a tile, which was 3 tiles for my city, and you didn't have a city there for like 10 turns after I brought it.
Sounds like you kind of brought it on yourself.
We did agree that I could have the city there, and that
You
that
did.
would be in the
We
first
agreed
ring.
that you could settle your city on the hill tile below the sheep tile. There was nothing in the contract about that city requiring the sheep tile.
+3
Was
there.
nothing about
Damn.
having the first ring complete, huh? I guess.
Exactly.
Alright,
I
fine.
guess you're not technically wrong.
Gotta get these traders out too. Alright, alright. We have more traders? Oh my god, we're actually done with traders? That's not allowed. I guarantee you that's not right. Yeah. Oh, it's not even right in here. Like, come on.
Nice amount of farms, Yoruus.
Huh?
Your farmland.
Yeah, what's up with it?
Yeah, above Yaroslav. Quite funny.
Yeah, every attacker will be happy. 3 heals.
What the fuck is
I
happening
like
right
my
now?
farms.
Why do I keep deleting traders from my queue and there's
I really
no,
love
they're
that
not
change that
reappearing?
so early.
It's like I build the...
It does make Kongo pretty much pointless. That is true.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating too. Like with the earlier neighborhoods and like farms for everyone, like there's that the housing element of that is just like totally not part of it anymore. Or rather, I get no advantage to housing as Kongo anymore, which is really disappointing.
At least you still get some pretty amazing jungle tiles. That Chechen and those neighborhoods.
Yeah, though they work at opposite. You know, they work cross purposes there.
Yeah, Mombasa replaced
Oh, you can't
the rainforest
work the
more.
tiles anymore.
No,
Oh, I thought it was.
they don't replace
Oh,
It
jungle,
gives
but you
yields
can't
from
work
the tile,
them.
right?
No.
I thought it was just that it just yields to the tile.
You don't get any yields out of that. Afterwards.
Well, but
Disappointing.
the Mambanza does give like food and gold. I thought that was on the tile.
I don't know if
would
it's
be
on the
cool.
tile or not. Let me have a look. I
No,
don't
probably
think so.
is
No,
then.
no.
I
It
guess it's for the
replaces-
city then.
It replaces the tile yields.
All right, what are we looking at? What are we actually gonna try to do here?
Mention
Besides
jungle
lose.
hills with Mombasas. if
Lose
that's the
slowly.
plan.
Lose in like 4 hours. Ah.
Is it only me or is the game a bit choppy in the first seconds of a turn?
That's just the turn rollover being slow, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, look how much housing I managed to get out of this city once I didn't have to deal with barbarians. Ridiculous. We've got to get our science buildings out. Production will help immensely. But all of our tiles are now basically improved. Or will be very shortly here. We're amenity blocked, which means we need amenity districts. I think my capital is large enough to do that. It has awkward placements for them. I guess there, and here, and there. So these frontal ones have to do it. Okay. but we're not. We're not. How do we compete with Germany? $193 on HellBlazer. 258. 258 science per turn. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. What a disappointing game. I'm gonna have to start farming hills. I don't even want to farm hills because production is so powerful, but I gotta be able to grow. This is providing 3, 4, 5, or rather 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 culture. That's such a huge increase. Germany taking more expansions.
War on Jerusalem. Evil.
Evil.
We need
Yes,
a, actually
Why
we need
so
a
evil, Yoruus?
I don't know why
Bonza.
you're so evil.
I'll do that first.
Jerusalem due to you.
Anything that needs improving over here? Mine there. How are we doing on housing? 14 of 14. We gotta fix that too. Gotta be able to keep growing. Everybody else housing block too. 11 of 17, 11 of 13. You're almost housing blocked. 11 of 12. You are housing blocked. 13 of 14. We need a fucking worker down there.
Oh, someone killing CS?
Germany just got bigger by killing a CS.
Yeah,
nice.
Yoruus is being filthy warmonger again.
Yoruus? I thought you're Germany.
No, Yoruus is Russia.
Yeah, then... No, I don't know. I'm confused.
So that's what it takes.
So almost no city-state quests. I can never get rid of the fucking trade route one, so like I never got used for that because the barb
Wait,
pillaged
what?
that early. Nothing else is helpful to my SimCity game. There's no production ones that I can see, and I really need production ones. This is really, really rough. We can build a little bit more science still. We have a bunch of places that don't have their science facilities out yet. Destroying my beautiful Chitzen tiles. Which are beautiful. The happy purple glow. Yeah. Gotta get some factories in here going. So I need the AoE production from that to actually kick in and do something. These cities are so behind. They were slow settles. I mean, they were far away through jungle, so they arrived late, and I built them in tiers. I did my first 4 cities, and then I built these cities a little bit later, which is fine. You're doing other things in the early game to make up for that, like getting your science up. This one really got slowed down by not being able to improve its coastal tiles from those fucking coastal barbs. Yeah, that's how it feels.